Sometimes I just have to laugh at myself. I should know better by now than to even think the words, I'm doing too much, I need a rest, because every time I do that, without fail, it's 2 solid weeks of like 14, 16, 18-hour days. Without fail. Every time I say, oh, I should take a rest, I'm getting caught up. It's like saying it's calm in the emergency room. It just doesn't happen. So, that all to say is it is nearly 11 o'clock at night, and I went over to my friend Julie's house, who is also, a casual homesteader, because she has a rooster issue and about a 3-to-1 hen to rooster ratio because of a variety of factors. So I just got them home because you have to catch them in the dark. Roosters are impossible to catch if they're not, at least contained in a dark space. Tons of fun. I love catching roosters. But it's alarming to people if they do not have the context of what a rooster is actually like. You might think that someone was torturing, or I was torturing them by the way that they scream and fight. So I just wanted to show you a more real and raw side of one of the things that I do, because I feel like there's not enough information out there and there's not enough transparency. So I might get a lot of flack for this. I just want you to know I'm not torturing them. I am a very experienced chicken handler. I have handled and butchered and slaughtered humanely probably about 40,000 birds at this point. So I think it's pretty comical the way that roosters act, because I'm used to it. But I can see how, to someone without any context of what they're like, that this and the catching process would they would really freak out and think that I was hurting the birds. But I'm not. So, since I didn't get a video of the rooster catching because it was hectic and dark, I am going to show you my process now for unloading them and moving them into a bigger crate so that they can overnight. And then tomorrow we'll, give them some water and food, and then I'm gonna send them very humanely to freezer camp. So, just watch this because it's gonna get real loud. All right, got my big crate. Here we go. I'm usually not filming, so, I'm distracted and tired. straight one down. You just have to laugh. Trying to get the latch because you can't see the cage right now, but it is just shaking. Just roosters literally flying off the walls. All right, check this out. All right. There we have, give or take, 10 very angry roosters, half of which are bantams. And when you look at a bantam in the pictures, you think, what a gorgeous, trim, little miniature chicken. I thought it was so cool, I want one. And then you realize, when you get the bantams, they are a lot like wild birds. They are extremely prolific, they breed really well, they're incredibly fierce, incredibly tenacious. And a normal rooster, a full-size rooster, usually will, you know, when you grab them and turn them upside down, they'll squawk for a second, but then they'll calm down. But the bantams, as you just saw, they just keep screaming, man. It does not matter. It does not matter how you handle a bantam. They are going to scream as if you are pulling their toenails out one by one. So, and if you're wondering why I was reaching in and grabbing them by the back feet, it's because, let's see if I can get close enough. It's because of these dagger-like little spurs on the backs of their feet. And they don't look like much, but they can rip you open faster than you can say, ouch. So, this is the method of chicken handling that I developed over many years of handling chickens. And if you can grab them by both back feet and cross their legs with one hand and weight depending, hold them on the chest while you flip them upside down, that's going to be the safest way to hold them for you and the bird. Once the chicken is upside down, they go into tonic immobility and they don't flap around and hurt themselves. Unless they're a shithead little bantam like this guy. In which case, they will just scream. So, that's it. I hope that was informative and not too traumatizing, because this is my reality. And It's really not that bad. I just wish people had more context for animal husbandry, because it seems like nobody wants to think about the realities of farming, and if they do think about them, they condemn them when they don't realize that it's small farmers like me and my neighbors and local farmers. I'm not talking about the big ag. We are the ones conserving and improving and spreading awareness and doing the best we can for our animals. So I showed you that because I have nothing to hide. I will explain it to you if it's traumatizing, but I highly recommend talking to a farmer and having them show you around the farm.